what you do here at Sierra, and then I'll ask you about the character.
Okay, right on. My name's Ryan French. I'm an associate producer here at Sierra, working on the Ghostbusters game. Ryan French is RyanFrench.
There you go.
Like the language.
Like to say language. Okay, so what the hell did you do in this game?
Well, I've been working on the game for a couple years as an associate producer, and that essentially means a lot of busy work, a lot of dirty work, a lot of getting this and that done, getting this and that to so-and-so, giving feedback on the game, our opinions on things that can be changed and made better, and helping look through the script, stuff like that.
And it just so happens that you play a character.
Yeah, they needed a average-looking Joe Blow off the street to play the rookie character, and I successfully campaigned for that spot.
Did John nigger you into it? Or?
Oh, well, they all laughed at the time.
Oh.
This was back a year and a half ago. They said, at one point we're going to have to choose a new character for this rookie guy. And I literally raised my hand and said, I volunteer. And everybody laughed. Oh, French, you're so silly. And then fast forward a few months, when they really need this character done, they say, they come back and say, so, French, are you serious about that? Hell yeah, I am. I'm a big fan. Like everybody else working on the project, we're all big fans. So I did what I could, and it worked out, and I'm pretty excited about it.
That's cool. So explain that you're the new recruit in the game.
Well, so the new recruit character in the Ghostbusters game, they needed an actual face to put on it, and they didn't want to go with some big Hollywood person. So I volunteered and offered my likeness for the rookie character in Ghostbusters. And Sony and Vivendi ultimately agreed that would work. And so my likeness is the character in the game.
Can you say Sony and Sierra?
Sony and Sierra, yeah, okay.
You can just pick it up there. We'll edit it.
I basically volunteered myself to lend my likeness for the Ghostbusters game, and Sony and Sierra ultimately agreed. And so there, as you play through the game, you'll be playing with my likeness.
Kind of the back of the head, or
yeah. You'll recognize the back of my ears really well.
Cool. So, how great of an honor is it to be in the game with Dan Aykroyd and all this?
Oh, it's amazing. It's basically the coolest thing ever, as far as I'm concerned.
Being in the game is.
Yeah, first of all, working on the game. We're all happy to work on it. The game is made by fans for fans, and that's one of the most important things that we want to get across to everyone. Is especially gamers, people in this niche, people that like this kind of thing, science fiction, everybody loves Ghostbusters across the board, not even gamers, just period. Everyone loves Ghostbusters. But the guys that are working on the game, we're all really passionate about it. We've been trying. It took a long time and a lot of hard work to get it to this point. And so it's thrilling to be that much more involved in it with the whole likeness thing.
So cool. So, dude, everybody in your family is going to remember you as the guy of the Ghostbusters game. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
This is the beginning.
Well, I don't know if they're going to make a big deal about it or not. I doubt they will, but at least my friends and family will know, right?
Do you have an agent?
No, I don't have.
Did your people have to talk to their people?
Well, you just interviewed my people. Ben is my people.
So let me ask you something. As a player, if you cross the streams, what happens?
Well, in the campaign story, you play as the rookie character who is kind of in charge of testing out all the new equipment. You're basically the guinea pig to make sure that all the new equipment works. And the Ghostbusters don't even want to know your name because of what happened to the last guy. They don't want to be attached to somebody that's going to disintegrate. So, you're just in there to kind of do the dirty work, and they'll send you into the situations. And that way you, as the player, get to experience all these situations by being the first man in, so to speak. So, where am I going with that?
Well,
what was the? There's the crossing the streams. Okay, so as far as crossing the streams is concerned, in the single-player campaign, as you go through as the rookie, the other Ghostbusters, this isn't their first. What's the analogy I'm looking for? The other Ghostbusters, this isn't their first time out. they know to not cross the streams. So if you're shooting and you accidentally cross the streams with them, they're just going to turn their beam off or move their beam away. But in the multiplayer, when it's you and 3 of your buddies playing against the ghosts, there's, you're all rookies. And so you can accidentally cross the streams in the multiplayer version. And I can just tell you that that's bad. You don't want to cross the streams.
Any surprises from your specific character in the game?
Well, not really. The player will discover the story as he does. So I don't want to give anything too much away.
That's awesome. Frenchie, you're amazing. I love that. This is going to be 1 or 2 little bites toward the end of this thing. It's going to be great.
Nice.
Anything specific you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know what John and Ben have covered. If you want me to pepper anything in there about how, maybe John, what? I bet that Ben and John didn't really do themselves justice. What I want to talk about is how this game really came into being. As far as I'm concerned, there's about 4 people that really made this game happen. The executive producers that originally got this game started were Pete Wannett and John Melcher. And they've had the idea, and they tossed it around here at Sierra for a long time. And the idea built momentum, and they got a developer interested, and we got a really great game demo from Terminal Reality. And we showed it to the top brass here at Sierra, and they got behind it. And so then we showed it to Mark Kaplan and Keith Hargrove over at Sony. And Mark and Keith liked it, and they, in turn, got everyone at Sony excited. Then, with their blessing, we showed it to Dan Aykroyd. And that was really the tipping point, because Dan Aykroyd got so behind it that he, in turn, went and got all the rest of the cast involved. Like, we told them about it, and everybody was like, oh, yeah, another group wants to do a Ghostbusters thing, big deal, we've been hearing this for 20 years. But he was really excited about it. And so he got the rest of those guys. So it was the executive producers here at Sierra, and then the guys over at Sony, and then Dan Aykroyd, all of them in concert pushing for this really made it materialize.
Wow.
And so, it's something that hasn't happened in 20 years. It's basically unprecedented to get something like this with this much global recognition. A movie game that doesn't even need the movie, it's a sequel to it's not a sequel to the stories per se. It's just a continuation of the Ghostbusters universe.
Totally. Okay. Can I have you turn your chair around?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, just to give me the view. Oh, man. That is such a hoot, man. My wife is the haunted mansion mistress.
Cool.
At Disney parks. And she has a whole freaking fan club, man. These people are you're gonna have fans.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it.
It's gonna be weird. Like, people are gonna recognize your profile. So if you can, just start from the back. Yeah, that's the view right there. And just go, yeah, this is my view. This is what you'll see me as in the game, or something, something.
Yeah. So, hi everyone. My name is Ryan French. I'm an associate producer at Sierra Games, working on Ghostbusters, a video game. And you may recognize me from this point of view. You may recognize these big ears, because as you play through the game, you'll be playing a character that has my likeness.
That was awesome.